here with Leif Benson, and we are in the kitchen at Second Harvest Food Bank in Spokane. And Leif is a International Culinary Ambassador.
Perfect.
Which sounds like the best job in the entire world.
It's hard to complain about eating food all over the world.
I love it. And so we're gonna do some fun stuff with Washington potatoes today,
yes.
Right?
We're gonna do a Black Forest ham and Washington potato hash brown waffle. So it's going to be that savory, sweet thing. And so this is super convenient. You know, these frozen potatoes are actually a really great product. I mean, they come right out of the field, super fresh. They're cooked and then frozen and ready to use, and they're inexpensive. And they're yummy.
Yeah, it doesn't get much fresher than that.
I start dicing a red pepper while Chef Leif cuts up an onion.
So tell me a little bit about what an International Culinary Ambassador does and some of your accolades. I mean, you have been a chef for a long time, and you have quite a few awards to your name.
You know, it's exciting, it's ever-changing, it's trendy, it's fickle, it's aggravating, it's all the above. But you know, I had an opportunity, some time ago to compete internationally in the World Culinary Olympics. A lot of people don't know about the Culinary Olympics, but they've been around for 100 years, competing globally in Frankfurt, Germany.
Wow!
So we took a team in 1988 and in 1992. And competed with Northwest Food, and we won 16 medals. You know, represented the Northwest very well in our great food that we have. I always call it the bounty of the Northwest, because we have such a bounty of everything here in the Northwest. So it's a great place to be a chef.
Okay, so I've got my chopped red pepper.
Yeah, so let's do a little bit of Black Forest ham.
Okay.
Let's say just take a couple nice slices, maybe quarter-inch slices. Internal garnishes makes up the waffle. So you have the potato as the main part of it, and that is the bulk of it is potato, and hash brown in this case. But then the internal garnishes add that exciting flavor and texture and color.
So as far as frozen potatoes go, you can really do a lot of things with frozen potatoes.
Yeah. When it comes to global flavors, I'm always a big proponent of curries, all the South American flavors. One thing I have found traveling around the world so much is that everybody loves potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no cuisine on the planet that people don't consume and enjoy potatoes.
So true.
In India, they're very vegetarian-based food. Lots of potatoes being used.
That's right.
Really such a good blank canvas for pretty much everything you can possibly think of.
Okay, we've got our internal garnishes.
And then I think all we need to do now is grate a little bit of the cheddar cheese.
Okay.
So we're taking these beautiful frozen potatoes. Now I have thawed these out because now you can mix them frozen, but I found they mix a little bit better in a thawed state. Normally with a frozen product, you almost always maintain them in a frozen state until you cook them. In this case, we're thawing them for ease of mixing.
Leif adds some flour to the potatoes as a binder and baking soda to help it all rise. We follow that up with the onions, red pepper, ham, cheese, and a whipped egg.
If you can just mix that up, and we want to mix it fairly thoroughly.
This is kind of fun too, because I've never cooked anything but waffles in my, like a sweet kind of thing in my waffle iron. So this is kind of fun.
Well, and this is going to be waffle-like texture, so it'll have that kind of cakey sort of quality like a waffle. But the other hint too is that doing hash brown potatoes without anything in there in the waffle iron instead of in a pan works fantastic, because you get all those crispy edges and things, that kind of golden.
Part.
Yeah, So even just taking the hash brown potatoes straight with a little salt and pepper into the waffle iron on its own is fantastic.
Right. And with this, you could get creative too. I mean, whatever you think, something that you would like in there, you could.
Absolutely.
We add in some salt and pepper and put some of our mixture in our waffle iron.
You know, the more you put in there, you're going to compress it into more of a dense sort of cake. If you want it to be a little lighter, just put a little less in. You just close it up, and this one is the flip, so we're going to flip that over.
Yeah.
Once it's browned and ready, it's time to dish up.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
awesome. Look at that.
So you see, it's a combination of being a hash brown and a waffle at the same time. But yet, we still are going to serve maple syrup on it. Often I will actually do a poached egg on here or a fried egg or something like that. And again, it's just kind of a very satisfying sort of thing. If you think about a waffle, it's kind of a cake.
Sure.
Now all of a sudden you're introducing a vegetable and a lot of vegetables into your diet here.
Hide some stuff in there and your kids won't even know.
This is the healthy version of a waffle.
So sweet and savory.
Sweet and savory at the same time.
Oh, I love it.
Get that little crunch on there. Crispy.
I get the sweet at first. And now I'm tasting the peppers and the ham. I love it. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
What fun.
To get the recipe for Chef Leif's hash brown waffles, head to wagrown.com.